Thank you for coming in. Here, got stuff on the shelves that you can see. My name is Kathy. Welcome in. This thing is so, let me see if I can change that a little bit so you're not seeing all the glare from that. Hello, Kathy with Bella's Treasures. We're going to do a granny and cottage core show today. Um, let's go ahead and get started. We will start off with this. This here is Black Beauty from 1927. It's in great condition. Make sure my volume is up. Okay, thank you. It's in great condition. It does have somewhere. Trying to see where it was. By Anna Sewell. There it is. Copyright 1927. So it's in great condition. Anybody that's interested. And I like how it's so large print. Look how large the print is. I can even read that. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Oh, that was a butterfly. Let's do this. I'm going to talk about this. This is from 1930s. It's a wooden, handmade dog toy. Look, his ears move, the head moves, the legs. And it was done for George E. Williams in 1930 because he had meningitis at the time. But the wood dog was made by Art Linton. I thought that was very nice. So this dog, this wooden dog, is almost it's got some piece of wood missing there, but it's almost 100 years old. That's why I like to show it. Because it's just amazing to me. Here is a banger piece that I have that I will show later. It's a vintage copper kettle. We'll pin that so you can see it, but I'll run it a little bit later. So this is a nice, it does have a little dent there on the top, but it's still very good vintage shape. All right, let's see what's next. Let's do this little bird. This is a little signed bluebird. Look at that face. Porcelain. It is signed here in the back. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're just going down the list. Running items. Check out the buy it now listings. I do have items listed in there. There is a coupon under notes, so check that out as well. So you can use before checking out. Let's look at this. This here is a chicken wire. I don't know what else to call it. A cloche. You can use it to cover food. You can cover plants. You can just put it on your counter as far as decoration with a plate here and some stuff in here. It's like, oh, it's like 11, 12 inches tall. All right, thank you for that. I like to put things back where I got them because then I could find them. Let me see where, oh, I have to open this. Like, speaking of which, where's that book? Because I know I had it. All right, this here is a Collier's World Atlas and Gazette. It's from the 40s. Start the auction on that. So this is the outside of it. It is in vintage wear, but like the pages aren't torn or anything like that. So people who like to collect maps and older maps to see how they were drawn before and how they may be now, to me that would be interesting. But yeah, 1940 was the last this was published. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see what is next on this list. This little crystal bell. This here is a nice crystal bell. It has a flower etching here, and then the rest is like that diamond quilted pattern. There's no bell because this one doesn't have one. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. Here are some Granny Core salt and pepper shakers. This is false craft. They have the pretty pink and coral roses on them. Salt and pepper shakers. They have their bottoms, and then the other side of them has flowers as well. All right, that seems to be going really fast. Or I'm talking too much. All right, let's look at this one. This is a Mikasa floral trinket or jewelry box. Um, the lid is a beautiful blue rim. This is like 5 inches, 6 inches in diameter, is in great shape, and the bottom has Mikasa on it. Beautiful blue, and then the florals. Put that there. Let's see. I'm probably going to be on about a half hour, 45 minutes. Because then I have another show on Thursday that's going to be my Amber and Rush show. These here are a pair of Granny and Grandpa. Um, they have their umbrellas. It's like that chalkware. They're New Orleans, but that's for the set. So you have the pair of those. You got to keep them together. A few more seconds on this one. I think I forgot to change it. Welcome in. Thank you for joining this afternoon. We're already at the end of Tuesday. We're coming up to hump day tomorrow. I actually have to go work in the office tomorrow. And I'm going to find that. Shoot, that was the tennis ball thing. Let me do this. Did I pull that out? I forgot. I didn't get that either. Let me show you this. This here, I'm going to run this for 30 seconds so I can show it to you. I know we're not Christmas in July yet, but I wanted to show it to y'all first. I made this to my antique booth. You have the brooch and you have the matching earrings. This is a vintage butler, so they are clipped, but the earrings and the brooch, they have all their stones, and then you have the gold fringe that's there. That's going to make a great Christmas thing. So I'm going to keep that and show and do like a Christmas in July, of course, like everybody else. Let's see. This here are the porcelain horses, the Westminster horses. Um, I've actually combined them together. So I'm doing this for all three of them. Where did I put them? Oh, shoot. Oh, here they are. Sorry. So it's three of them, all different colors. They're the porcelain ones, the Westminster. Okay. I'm going to bring those over here. I forgot to put them over there. I'll put them here. So I can find them again. All right. Let's see what we have next. The week. That was giving me a funny. Let me do these. This here is 2 vintage tobacco pipes. And So there's two pipes, and these are like from the 50s and 60s. And then they also have this box of filters that's in them. And then I'm also putting them together with this because that's where they'll normally empty out the tobacco and the ashes and stuff. And this is actually signed too by Fritz. So it's a studio art piece on that. But I put it together with the pipes. Okay. I'll say that. Let's see. Um, let me show. This is up next. It's this is a vintage 12 by 12 um corduroy scrapbook album. Okay, start the auction. This is a scrapbook album. It's new. It's still in the thing. It has with a bullet. Does anybody even do any book scrapping anymore? Or scrapbooking? I'm saying it backwards. Gosh, I'm sounding like my mother and my grandmother. That's funny. No, it's not. It's not funny at all. All right, this here, let me show you this. This is definitely Granny Poor. You have your, let me pin that. Okay. This is your glass centerpiece bowl. It has with the wicker or bamboo handle on there. It has, this is currently running. It could be a centerpiece. It could be to put your fruit in on your countertop or use it on your kitchen table. I used to like having snacks for the kids. They can just easily grab that instead of grabbing junk food between apples and oranges and stuff like that. All right, let's see what is up. Let me show this. This here is a vintage angel statue from the 90s. She's about 12 inches tall. She's on a wood base. She has all the cherubs. She's in great condition. There's no issues with her. They even have the little birds and we have the doves and stuff here. All right. This back here. Make sure I don't break it. Um, let me get this. This here is over here. These here are, it's vintage Anna Hoot. I don't know how to say her last name, but it's the cobalt blue candy dish. Yes, I'll rerun those now. I'll get those for you, Jay. So this, yes, it's a vintage Anna Hoot. Sometimes they have these in red. This one's in the cobalt blue. And they're heavy too. Let me run those. You run these. All right, let me get this for you. There they are. Oh, I forgot to change. So that's going ahead and running. Thank you very much, J. Ray. My cousin was Ray J, or is Ray J. Yeah, so it comes with the box. It has the filters. And then I just added this. I thought it looks nice. It has something if you're dumping your tobacco stuff. My grandfather used to smoke cigars, and he actually taught me how to roll cigars when I was like about 12 years old. Perfect. This is coming to you. Glad that's headed your way. I sold a cigar cutter. I mean a whole tobacco cigar maker and cutter thing. That was interesting. Let's look at this. This is a vintage clothespin holder with clothespins. So it looks like they made it out of a jean pant leg. And there's your vintage. It's not the round heads, it's still the vintage, but it has the hook and everything on that. I don't know if anybody just likes to hang these up in their laundry room, or it's funny because of course I have a dryer, but I used to always love the towels when Mama used to hang out the towels. Um, that was always nice. Let me pin this. This here is a vintage floral photo album. It does not have the buckle to it, so that is missing, but it's still in really good shape for the age, for how old this is. And that's the back. You can even have these display. I have a red velvet one that was from 1877, I think it said on the buckle. And I've opened up the thing, and I mean, all these were just like almost disintegrated because they were so old, but I still kept it because I thought it still looked nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're so welcome. Let's see. Let's do, let me do this little plate. I'll start this while I'm grabbing it. It's a hand painted plate. This one is from Germany. Oh, let's see how you knock. You can put one of those plate things on it, plate hangers, and hang it up on your plate wall. Has beautiful colors. There's the back of it. I love how it has the pinks and the teals and stuff. A few more seconds on that. And it is, yes, it is signed as well right there. All right. Thank you for looking at her. Back. All right. What else we got? We have, let me see. Let me show y'all this. I know we're in summer, but let me take it off I have her on a mannequin. This here is those vintage sweaters. Um, Look at this. Those vintage sweaters. I'm sure y'all remember these that I didn't want to wear. But this one here, it's from Hong Kong. You have the tag there, and it was I want to say it was a large, but tell me this is not vintage. This is vintage. But these used to keep us warm. All right, thank you for looking at that. Yeah, you know, it's funny is that these younger kids, I have a granddaughter that just turned 21, and it drives my daughter crazy that she loves all the amber stuff that I've had. In fact, I stocked her whole apartment, and she loves vintage clothing. I'm going to run some of these. These here are, not these, I thought they were here. Here they are. For crochet, for crocheting. Okay. So they're all different ones. You have rugs, you have chair sets. These here are from the 40s and 50s. They were 10 cents back in the day as well. But I have several different. I don't know if people, because yes, I know you can go on YouTube and oh, thanks so much for that, Jag. Uh, all right, which one do you think you want? We have that. We have this one. We've got that with the dolls on that one. That's another one with dolls and doilies. Leave this one. This here are those little, these here are pot holders on that one. These here are the chair sets. That's the duck on that one. That one's with the dolls as well. We have this one. All right, let's see. We have that, the placemats. That's chair sets. Let me see which one has placemats. Um, I'm looking. This is chair sets. We have the rugs. That's a scary mommy. Pot holders. Let me see. This one here is pot holders too. Um, those are shirts and chair sets. Let me see. Wait a minute. I missed one. Oh, placemats. I'm sorry. You are right. Fallen here. I got this one. So this one's coming to you. I thought I had seen that, so we'll give that to you. The placemats. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Does anybody want me to? Let me see. I'll run this again. See if anybody's interested in doing like rugs. We have rugs, we have dolls, we have pot holders on those. Welcome in, welcome in. These are the face pot holders. These are chair sets. Those are more kitchen stuff there. Oh, lefties. Wow, that would be neat. You know, my grandmother used to crochet a lot. She used to make those toilet paper covers that then it had the doll sitting on top. Something like that, but you used to put a toilet paper inside. I have the yarn, I have the needles. So I went on YouTube to try to figure it out. I couldn't do it. I'm like, okay, this is aggravating. I'm sure I just need to take some time and sit down because I'm a crafter. You know, I sew, I make curtains, you know, I do all of that. And like, so surely I would be able to do crocheting. And my aunt used to do the Afghans. All right, here we're running some vintage hankies, starting at $1 for these. I have the red and yellow flowers. This here is in pink with Turkish coffee and oh, this is the blue and the orange. Isn't that the next colors? This is a red one. So the people were, you know, the ones that are on YouTube that were showing the thing, it's not that they were doing it bad. Let me just show you the rest of these. Um, is that they were counting the stitches. And I'm like, okay, that was confusing me. When you started counting. Let me show this. This here, I love this piece. This, oh, here it is. My little chicken off. This here is let's do this. This here is resin, but it has the dry flowers inside. Look, it has the feet at the bottom. So it sits on a table. Being sewed as a hat. That would be funny. Yeah, I thought this was neat. You can put some stuff on it, or even like put it in your bathroom with your perfumes or whatever on that. But yeah, I'm like, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'm having a kitchen show. I think it's next week. Check out my profile and you can see when because I'm trying to do like theme shows, so people knows what I'm showing more or less. This here is a vintage mail sorter, wooden base. It has letters and memos. Oh, it does. It says Las Vegas, Nevada there. I know people were using these two to maybe put like butter pats in them. Oh, thank you so much, Jag, for bookmarking those. And I like it's on a wood base. All right, let's see. I'm also going to do a show. I'm hoping in July that I'm going to be able to do it actually live from my antique booth. And it's at the Knot on Main. It's in Dunedin. This here is that vintage wooden mortar and pestle for that. In Florida, yeah, I'm in Tampa Bay Area. I'm close to St. Pete and Clearwater, and Dunedin is close to there too. Um, so I'm like, because this antique mall, they don't just have antiques. Since it's close to the beach, they also have a lot of local artists that make things, whether it's paintings or it's different shell stuff, or it's all kind of different stuff. So this here's a little vintage porcelain tiger lily, the little peach. This just does still have its sticker on it. All right. Let's see. What is next? So they have a lot of stuff that's there. I think that would be fun to go shopping, for those that may not be able to. Let's do this. Okay, let's not do that. I can't reach it. Sorry. I can't reach that one. I normally pull them down. Um, let's do these small ones. These here are the smaller angels. We have this is a Ashley Bell. They're on their wooden plaque. It's the bottom. And they're made with resin. This one has a cornucopia. I think that's what it is. I thought at first it was a shell. Um, I know those used to be collector stuff a while back. Let's see. Where is? Okay, I showed that. I showed those. Oh, this here is the candy dish. They call it peppermint swirl, even though this one's blue. But they have them in red as well. This is Mikasa. That's the bottom. So you have the cobalt blue. It could be for a votive candle as well. My dogs are wondering why um, I'm sitting here talking to people or talking to myself instead of making them their dinner. They will be fine. Okay, I have two of these. These here are um, the KIG Indonesia pressed glass. And you see the decoration here. You have the fleur-de-lis on this pattern that's there. And this is like an 8-inch bowl. Sure, let me see where I've got my mom's Chihuahua. She was my little sister. Um, Annie Bell. Come here, Zozo. Come here. This is Zoe. She's like, hi. This is little Zozo. She was my sister, and now I'm her mama's sister. She's like, Mama loved me more than my sister. And this here, come here, Annie. Because I can't pick you up, but I have to show you. This is Annie Bell. Where are you? Come here. You gonna say she's a big girl. She's a pit bull. She's 11 years old. Um, she was the baby. She's actually the youngest. We had two other ones that just passed away recently, and it's so my husband, I don't want any more. Just sick or when they pass, and it's too much. All right, let's show this. This here is, let's start that book. This here is the donkey that no one could ride. This book is in very good condition. It's never been written in. Pictures, and I don't know if this is a Christmas. Would this be Christmas? Oh, a children's Bible stories. Was that? Annie, get inside. Is that they now see me in Raj because I brought my let me show these. Just a second. Let me get these. Annie, get. Okay. Go on, go get some water. This here is a wicker um oh, I'm glitching. Oh, I wonder if it's we're getting ready to get storms here. You know what kills me is that I'm in a metropolitan city. Okay. I'm in um here I have this. This is a Cutty Sark. I don't know if it's a syrup thing or you can use it as a base, a creamer. Cutty Sark. That was back in the day. My mom and dad used to drink that. Or yeah, a planner too. But you don't see this too much around anymore. That's back from the Dean Martin days when they used to drink, when they used to go out juking. I tell them they used to go out juking and they would have all of those drinks. Let's run this. This is a new lunch bag with flamingos. It's never been used. It's new in the inside. I thought somebody may want a little tropical lunch bag. All right, maybe not today. Yeah, so I used to ask my mom because she used to say, "Oh, I hate this drink," and I'm like, "So then why are you drinking it?" She's like, "Because it lets you know when you're done." And I didn't understand what that was. Let's run these. I have these. These are some things I'm just running for my buy it now. Listen, these are I'm not sure if they're lucite or they're just like a crystal um plastic grapes. Um Yeah, so she said that drinking, I don't know if it's just hard liquor, because you would just have it on ice or neat, what they used to call it back in the day. She's like, you have two of those and you know where you stood. You knew that's all. You didn't need to drink anymore. That was it. Because she's like, with wine, you'll drink wine and you'll have one glass, two. You're feeling good. And then you don't realize that you had four glasses of wine and you stopped. All right, this is a beautiful glazed double handle pottery vase. This is just, that's, there's no chips on that. Must have just been paint wear. But I love the look of this. It actually kind of looks Grecian now that I'm looking at it. All right, let me run some of these. I'll do these as my random draws. This is a clear insulator. Um, okay, let's do this. All right, this is currently running. It's the this is made in USA, of course, 1644. This is the Whitehall Tandem #2. There was a lady that was on here when I first, because I've only been on Whatnot for like about a couple of months. I used to sell on another platform for 2.5 years, but she was saying these. She called these redneck fairy lights or fairy lamps, and I busted out laughing. She's like, "They could be. You could just put one of those lights in here, those battery lights in here, and there you go. You have a redneck fairy lamp." I know. She was hilarious. I'll run this one too. If anybody wants a redneck fairy lamp, they can have it. So this is your Made in USA. This is your Hemingway #12. But I don't know what else people use these for. I see people selling them a lot. I see them in antique malls and in my mall too. So what do people use them for? Does anybody know? I know I like that one. I'm gonna have to find out who that was so we can go watch. Let's see. Let's do that again. We're going to do another random. And what I have is, look at these. Them in plastic so to keep them nice. But let's go ahead and pin that so I can run it. Okay. And we're going to start the auction. We're going to run it for the 22nd. So these are Women's Days magazines. This one here, November 1939. Look, there was 2 cents. You have this one from June 1941, and they're all in great condition. And the answer that's why I kept them and I put them in plastics to keep them. This one's February 40. Look, 2 cents. Women's Days magazines, and this is March 41. And look what was strange for me. Well, first of all, I didn't know Spam was around that long. They have Spam. They were selling Spam back then. I didn't realize that. Look, here's another one that's selling Spam. So they must have been very popular. They also, um, it was new, can't open it. I have it sealed. They have a lot of cigarette advertisement with ladies smoking cigarettes. I guess I was very shocked to see that in the 40s and like 30s. But I thought they had to like, go smoke in the closet or something. I didn't realize they were permitted to smoke during that time. All right, let's see what else I haven't ran yet. Let me show this. I have this. It's tablecloth. Um, we'll start. Look at this up here. Um, so this you have on tablecloth. I'm gonna keep that for 30 so I can show it. So you have the round tablecloth. It's all in great condition. And then you have a topper that's floral, so square topper. that goes over that with the blue. And then you have the 6 napkins too for, yeah, you have the 6 cloth napkins with that. So you have the whole set, the 6 napkins, and one of the napkins, I haven't laundered any of these, so you can just do your, um, I don't know what people use to take stains off these days, if it's that Dawn spray or what it is. Maybe we're gonna put this here. All right, and I have another one. I do love this one. I'll run this one too for the 18. This has a ruffle on it. Um, so it is round. That's your color. It's ivory or cream with this ruffle at the bottom. And then this is the topper that goes in the middle of it. And then it does have, I think it's 6 for us. These here are the cloth napkins. So if anybody wants me to run that one, let me know. And I'll just clone that one. All right, so look at these. I've got some GFK books, Jacqueline Kent. These here too were $1 back in the day. Trying to see when but you see how this here was 1964. Oh, that's the year I was born. I have that one. I have this. If anybody wants me to run these, I'll run those for 10 each. This was the Kennedy assassination one. My aunt had the newspaper that she had kept. And I'm like, what do I do with this? She's like, somebody's gonna want it. Yeah. The bugs. All right, this is a galvanized, let's do that 20. This is a galvanized outdoor candle lantern. This top opens, and then this opens here too, to put your candles in. Yeah, those were historic, but I don't know what to do with them. I just don't want to just throw them away. It's like I have upstairs. I have, like, for my show. I do a jury show Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings. I think I just changed them to Sunday mornings. I have these Medal of Honors things from the Army and stuff that people have put in auctions, and I don't know what to do with them. I've tried to sell them, but I haven't found the right person yet for them, and I don't want to toss them. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna run start auction on that. This here's gonna be for granny squares. There is 2, 4, there's like 10 of them, all different colors. Since I don't crochet, I can't do nothing with them. I'm sure I saw somebody selling these. I mean, they cut this part off, but I'm sure people use it to the quilts, I guess. But they were selling these as coasters, but I didn't want to cut them off yet because I have whoever was crocheting those. These all came together. See, look, they had the triangle ones too. Oh, thank you for sharing the show. We'll run these two. This is a set of, I think, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 9 of these in different colors. There are triangles. This is a little square one. Well, maybe I should try to start doing these before I start doing that toilet paper roll thing. My grandmother was just shaking her head. And did I not teach you nothing? But she couldn't sew like I could. My mama and I could. Now we could sew. We were definitely sewers. Um, these here are toddler shoes. They're the denim shoes. I know people use these for their dolls. You know, if they want to. I had a great aunt, my mom and my aunt's aunt, which actually was my grandmother's sister-in-law. These here are leather, but I'll run these. Um, they she collected dolls. That kind of freaked me out when I was little. What did you want to see, Jag? Um, these still have the suede bottom. Thanks for looking at that. Where is I see I didn't put some of my stuff. Oh, that's because I'm having the you got a bookmark for my Amber and Brass show coming up on Thursday. I gotta go load that stuff is because my daughter, oh my gosh, she turns 40 this year. She's having a hard time. I'm like, oh, you'll get over it. You have no choice to get over it. You'll get over it. But she's a minimalist and I'm a maximalist. This is a book, David Copperfield, Dickens, and it's in Hungarian. You can't even say Hungary right. Oh yeah, we can sew. Um, See, my granddaughter likes vintage clothing too, and my daughter, her mother is like, I can't believe she likes that. I'm like, oh, that page just came out. Okay, I have to see where it goes. So, does anybody know Hungarian? This is the whole. Oh, that was 18. Okay, this goes in here. It's 15 and 16. So the whole book is in Hungarian. I'm like, where could I take something like this? Is again, it's something that, oh, I could look up what those little social clubs, those, I don't even know if they have them in person anymore. You know how they used to have the Italian club, the Spaniard club. I wonder if they have anything like that. Oh, really? On Nextdoor? Okay, I haven't done that. I posted some stuff on I've been doing the marketplace, of course. But then I have to sit here and I laugh about people who say, let's invite people, let's invite the killers to your house. Why don't you? I'm like, stop it. I'm like, okay, we did the grapes. I haven't film wrap. Okay, guys, you guys have to look at Halloween's going to be coming up. Oh, there's a, and I have, of course, lots of dog costumes because my husband's a veterinarian. So he just retired. He's only working like 1 day a week now, but these still have the tags on it. So every year he comes with 3 and 4 costumes for the girls. And they be like small, medium, and extra large or whatever. But this here is a small, it's a shark. She has sparkles. This would be great if you have a Jaws party. He was a Jaws freak too. This one says, oh, this is medium, but here on the tag it says small. So, I mean, get ready because we're going to have, why didn't this? It didn't let me run it. Okay, well, that's there if anybody wants. Well, let's see, why can't I run that? I don't know if I'm having problems again. Okay, here it goes. So here is your brand new dog costume. Oh, you do? Well, and Dave, he actually, he graduated from Tennessee, from University of Tennessee back in the 80s. So he had his own business in Tennessee, and then he's been down here in Florida since 2009. But he also went to go learn Eastern medicine. Because, like you said, Western medicine can only take you so far sometimes. So he went and learned Eastern medicine. He does the acupuncture. We do the herbs. He's got all the herbs here that we take, as well, like body sore and stuff like that. But the herb for anything. One of our babies that just passed away, she had diabetes. And normally when a dog gets diabetes, they only last like about a year or two after they've been put on insulin. She lasted 5 years after insulin. And we were giving her some Chinese herbs with it that was for the induction and all that kind of stuff. So they do work. So this is a little elephant, Dumbo. So I'll run these 2 layers. Oh, I did find this. This here is, everybody needs a ping pong, a portable ping pong set. Here it is. Okay, so this is new in the package. It has the net, it has the ping pong balls and the paddles. You have both paddles, and you can put this out on a picnic table. You can put it outside on a table. Um, yeah, and he does a lot of acupuncture for humans too. But like I've got my nephew bringing his dog, which is Annie, the pit bull, her sister, and she was having a lot of knee problems. So he put her on herbs and did some acupuncture on her, and Livy's been fine. Um, but there'll get to be times that um, it stops working when when it's their time. And I never knew, I always had small dogs when I was growing up. Let me get this little Hershey kiss. Um, so I didn't know if I could find it. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to run that in my other show. So let's run this. This here is. Let me post this. Nope, wrong thing. Push the wrong button. No, I don't want to create it. I want to post it. Okay. This here's a piece of driftwood. Look, it's got the seahorse that's carved on it, on that. This is the kind of stuff that you may find at the Dunedin. What are you girls doing here? That you may find in the that co-laser thing. I remember when he first showed it to me. I'm like, now how in the heck is that little red light going to do anything? All right, so he's got, when I have neck pains, I've used it. Yeah, in Dunedin, yeah, it's called the Knot. It's on Bayshore, like 24 Bayshore. Um, so I use that. He's like, just shut up and put this light on. So I go and use it on my neck, and it takes the pain away. And it does the same thing for the animals. Like you could do like pressure points, like here on their head and stuff like that, and it relieves them. It gives them some kind of pain relief. But so I buy one. We've gone through like 3 or 4 of them already. You can get them now on Amazon for like $100. And I'm always telling people, like at work and all that. See what else I have here to show you. Um, Let me run this. This is supposed to be my banger item for today. So I tell people about it all the time, and they just look at me. I'm like, I know. I thought the same thing. You got to try it. This here is a vintage copper teapot. Copper brass. I'm trying to remember. Copper. Look at the size of this. Look at the handle, the wear. This top is dented here. I didn't try to fix it. You probably could um, dent that out with a hammer. I don't know it had grass in it or that straw stuff. But I thought this was amazing. On that. But yeah, that thing I'm always like if my knees hurt because I'm been doing a lot, or I actually had to go to work one day instead of working from home like I normally do now. Where's this one? This is a large one. I have the large butterfly. Um, I do it on my knees for like about 10 minutes. And then it doesn't hurt anymore. Okay, let's see. Where is that's the small one? Let's do the large one. Um, all right, this is currently running. It's your hanging vintage butterfly. It hangs there on the back. This is the 5-inch one. And I think that's all I have for today. Let me see. Let me show y'all this. This here is the I have a little tier plate. It's with that. What is it? It is the Franciscan. Yeah, those are the vintage plates. This here I can run for 35 if anybody's interested in that. Oh, so much. Wait till you see all the amber stuff. Oh, like I was telling y'all about my daughter being a minimalist, a maximalist. She's already warned me that I better get rid of all my amber collection before I go to nursing home in 20 years or something. She don't want it all. I'm like, but daughter. So I'm going through storage unit that I had put on my mom's stuff, my aunts, and even some of my grandmother's stuff is still there. And I'm opening up these boxes and I'm seeing, amber after amber after amber. Look, this is one of them too that I'm going to run at the amber. And I've already sold some plates, the Tierra plates. This is another platter. Tell me that is not gorgeous. I know it is. Well, and that's why I feel bad when I go to Goodwill, and I'm sure you've seen this everywhere, that you see all this crystal glasses and all these, the china sets, the whole thing, the serving stuff, everything. That family, they don't collect it anymore. And it breaks my heart when I see all that. But that's why now I've been selling my stuff to people that I know they like it. They want it too. But I had so much stuff that I would tell my kids, I'm like, who was I cooking for that I had to have all this stuff? I did do a lot of parties and a lot of stuff. I have these two that will be in the amber and copper show. These here, which I have these listed. I have 3 of these. And I used to put all kind of condiments and stuff in these. Um, but I have that amber punch bowl with all the little punch bowl cups. I have a lot. So I will do that. But I will be on again on Thursday. Um is Thursday's going to be the Amber and Brass show. So come back and see me Thursday. So you can see a lot of my stuff. And then next Tuesday will be the kitchen. I have a lot of bar stuff. And I got amber glasses as well. But thank you so much for spending time with me this evening. I got to get ready to go run and feed my babies. But I will definitely thank you so much. I will definitely get those things out to you guys. And I will see you on Thursday. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Let's see who we can rate into. Let's go in somebody that only has a few people. Here we go.